Alright, I'm gonna try to hold this camera in this funky angle here because I want to go to a split wide, or a wide split, and I'm trying to do everything for YouTube now. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot of YouTube subscribers yet, but I'm going to post this up on YouTube, on my YouTube page there for the guys that have subscribed, and try to start getting this thing rolling a little bit, man. I've been dragging my feet big time getting the table all set up. I actually started running out of motivation, but I did get the water system built on the machine. It's about a 16-gallon tank. Pump set up, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm not really making this about the plasma table, although it's coming together, guys. And I just, like I say, try to get my motivation built back up. Anyway, long and short of it is this: I want to build a belt machine. I've got a clipper blade machine in the works that I got in the works, and then I decided to go completely different route on my clipper blade machine. I'm going to go completely non-traditional when I go with this clipper blade machine, and I don't think I want to start with it. I got one project at a time. So then we had the last project that I started and didn't finish was the big twin 2x48 using all the same belt hardware, tensioner, idlers, all that horse shit like you see on the big 2x72s. So do a twin, do a DC motor. I had it wired up to a big DC at one point. I got videos up on YouTube of that as well. And it's cool, man, but this machine's gonna weigh 9 million pounds, bro. You know, it's just, it's too much metal this machine doesn't need that much steel on the ground to make it work properly and to be a nice stout machine. It's just built way too heavy. So the next plan is to go to the plasma table and build this machine basically out of about 3/8, or I can even step it all the way up to 1/2 inch, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. 3/8 plate pieces, right, that I can program in and cut and do something to where it's going to be easy for me to bolt together or weld together. Got the one twin, this is the original twin 1x30, just giving you an idea of the kind of machines that we're talking about here. This machine, man, she's been through the ringer. I built this machine, I want to say probably 3, 4, 5 years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and she's got some patina, bro. It's a 12-volt DC motor. I've got videos up of this thing in other spots when I first built it, but the point is I built it out of steel. This thing doesn't have any area on here. There's nothing on here that's welded. I didn't even own a welder when I built this machine. This machine is built out of, go to Home Depot and buy the cut flat iron pieces, and I didn't even have my bandsaw set up like the way I do now, and I cut these pieces up with a regular bandsaw, or maybe, no, it wasn't that. I didn't have that bandsaw back then. I was using a chop saw. That's what I was using. Yeah, I was using my big chop saw for this, and I chop sawed all these pieces out of stuff and fit it all together and cut it and fabricated this unit here, twin 1x30. Let's see here. Yeah, man, she's built smooth as silk, man. That's low speed. Bring her on up. Good silk, man. And like I say, look at that lid, dude. That's how solidly, look how balanced that machine is, bro. It finally fell. But seriously, dude, I mean, that's all the way up. It's like probably 2,600 RPM, and long and short of it, okay, the reason why I bring that machine up is this one here is built, fabricated using plate pieces cut out, whatnot. Okay, so then we'll go take a look at the next one. This is the next revolution, and it's just about like the big 2x48 is. It's the other 1x30 that I built, twin 1x30, and this one I finished out one side of it, somewhat anyway. Knife sharpening platen, you know, set up for edge leading. Got a little Scotch-Brite on the other side, and then finish up with a, look at it, terrible. That belt's been that way for about 2 months now. Or maybe a month and a half, I don't know. Anyway, I haven't been sharpening knives much, you can tell. But anyway, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I start with a think I'm starting with a belt machine. I want to build a nippers or clipper machine, similar to, I don't know if I want to do it just later on down the line. I want to build a, I'm going to put my hollow, I'm definitely going to program the plate pieces, all of them, this mild steel and all the aluminum flat plate pieces. I'm going to be able to cut out on that water jet machine as well. Might be able to do something with this stone holder. I might be able to fab up something using plate steel, cut plate steel and then weld it together to make a custom holder to where we can hold a bigger stone or different style stone, you know, whatever, to make this machine even more useful. And that way we can take advantage of some of the lower cost options when it comes to abrasives, because right now this thing's sitting on here, you can only use a 23mm stone, which means you're using the pink stone that I sell them with, which is the 3K, or you're stepping up to CDN insert pieces, and you know they're expensive, dude. They're $180 a piece, so 150 to 180 a piece. So looking for an alternative on that. Anyway, so what am I going to build, guys? I need some votes. It's going to be it's going to be a single machine. So what I'm thinking is single 1x30 or a single 2x48, and give me some ideas how you want it built. You want a big contact wheel on the front with a curved platen and a top platen, or I'm looking for as many ways to address the wheel or the belt as I possibly can in a sharpening sense. But I'd also like to be able to clean up handles or to do actual knife building chores as well. So I don't know. Do you want maybe a regular D platen like you see on the front of a 2x48 that's adjustable, or I don't know. Whatever ideas you got, throw them at me, and I'm gonna start working on getting something programmed up and get this project going, get me back on track. I need some motivation, guys. Come on with it.